Hello, I'm Andy Parker, and I'm giving a persuasive speech on why I think kids should have pets growing up. When I was a kid, I had a dog named Duke, and he was a mutt, and he actually had to go to the pound because he ate my neighbor's cat. But, anyways, I think that a pet for a kid can do so many great things. I think it can teach them so many things. I think a pet can teach a kid responsibility. Responsibility. I think a pet can be a friend to a child, and I think a pet can even teach a child compassion and respect. Um, and Kristen Levin's article, Five Reasons Every Kid Should Have a Pet, she talks about responsibility. And if a kid has a dog and he comes home from school every day, he's got to feed his dog. That repetitive responsibility every day teaches that kid responsibility. And even if a kid has a goldfish, a fish, and he's got to clean his bowl, he's got to clean his tank. That teaches the kid responsibility. And not only those things that you got to take care of the animal, but a pet for a kid, they have to be aware of the pet's health, and that constant responsibility of them making sure they're healthy, that they might not even realize that they're doing, teaches them responsibility. And not only can a pet teach responsibility, but a pet can be a friend to a child, and simply bring happiness and joy to that child. Um, a pet can be a friend. And in on Oprah's website, her article, 10 reasons a pet pets are good for kids, she talks about how a pet can teach a kid loyalty. And if every day that boy comes home and he plays with his dog, that dog's gonna love that boy. And the boy's gonna learn that. He's gonna realize that. And if he comes home and shows affection to that dog, and that dog's gonna give him kisses right back, and he learns that, and he realizes that. And a relationship with a friendship with a pet through a kid can teach him love. Maybe if a kid has grown up without a loving person in their life, or a person that had a kid that's never received compassion growing up, can experience those feelings with a pet and still be a great person, and even if he didn't necessarily get those things. A friendship between a kid and their pet can be very special, but the value of a child learning to show respect is priceless. And respect is something that is huge, and that I believe a pet can teach a child. In Chris Topper's article by Pets by Pajamas, 10 reasons why kids are good, or pets are good for kids, he talks about how a child with a pet, learns respect just for other living things in the world. They learn respect for nature and trees and just like the wilderness. And they don't litter as much if they learn respect for their dog, and they realize that dog has the same respect as everything else that's living. And I feel like a kid that learns that at a young age grows up to be a person that practices those beliefs. Um, um, I'm sorry. It teaches. Oh, and a pet can also teach a child that if you give respect, you will receive respect. And if that kid has a puppy dog that he's mean to, and he kicks and is a jerk to, that dog's probably not going to be the nicest dog in the world. But if he loves that dog and hugs him, that dog's gonna probably give him kisses and lick his face when he gets home every day from school. And I feel like that's just a huge life lesson that a kid can learn from having a pet. Responsibility, compassion, and respect are things a child can learn, and they can also gain a friend. And I think a child can learn so many valuable life lessons from caring for a pet. Thank you.